We've got some unfinished business, folks. I've been so focused on the Pianta Bays and the Noki Harbors and the bullshit of the world, I've completely forgotten about our beloved Rico Harbor, the second area in the game. How could I not come here and wrap things up before moving on anywhere else? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. All right, smoke on the water. This is another one of those levels that this is either like I'm either gonna get it on my first try or we're gonna be here for 20 minutes. So let's find out which one it's gonna be. We're blooper surfing again. It's been a fucking while. I think I like the green blooper for this level. And we've seen the Pimple of Death before. It just means you hit the thing, it spawns the coins, and you go. That was not a good start. Boom. 2 minutes is plenty of time to follow this trail here and get all these coins, but it is quite a... I don't know. If you bump into anything, it's just instant death. So, you know, you got to be careful not to die instantly, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I think I lost the path there. Yeah, I did, for sure. All right, whatever, that's fine. Okay, not complaining, not complaining. Let me just reorient myself here. Oop. I'll come in at this way. And then there's one over here, right? And there's one up there. Ah! This is fine. Where is... Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Relax. Just take it easy. Let's get some distance for a second. And then we'll come back around. If I have time. Yeah, I have time. All right. So... Oh. I ran directly into a boat. You know what? That's honestly probably for the best. I definitely lost the plot there pretty immediately. In such a manner as to make progress quite difficult. Here we go! Oh, Mario, you're such a goofball. I love you, Mario. I love Charles Martinet as Mario. No hate on Kevin Afghani, but, you know, not my Mario. The other thing is, some games I think he does a really good job, and it's like indistinguishable. Or at the very least, it just still sounds like it has the same vibe. But sometimes, man, I don't know. Sometimes I don't think he quite has it. Alright. The way Marty had it. Okay, here we go. Boom. That's fine. Come back for it. That's an easy one. It's just sitting there. This one's just sitting here. This one is kind of a wide... There we go. Alright. Yeah, I got lost last time. They wanted me to go this way, but I didn't. Get that. Go around. Now we come through here. Beautiful stuff. Check this out. Okay. That's fine. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Okay, it's fine. I don't know what happened, but I got the coin, and I'm well on my way to getting the last one. Just like God intended. See, there's nothing buggy about Mario Sunshine. It's all in your head. Okay. This is also a hard part, though, consider. Because it's impossible, as far as I know, to get off the blooper. And it still is the case that if you fall off, or if you hit something going too fast, you just die. So obviously we would like to avoid that as we veer towards the end here. And let me just say, many times in my life have I missed this Shine Sprite and like sailed into those logs, like the logs floating bridge that lets you get over to that little platform. And those things just kill you, dude. They're merciless. It's hitting that thing with a blooper is the equivalent of getting shot in the head with a fucking shotgun at point blank range. I'm telling you, those things are devastating. Anyway, luckily it didn't take that many tries. I think that was a perfectly appropriate amount of time for red coins on the water to take. And would you believe it? It's Shadow Mario again. I know, I feel like the way I ended up doing this, it kind of feels like we're doing a lot of end-loaded Shadow Mario but I guess that's just how it is. Ugh. Ugh. Dirtbag. I do remember this being one of the trickier Shadow Marios though, just because, you know, this stage just doesn't have like a ton of space to run around on. Oh god. I'm so out of practice with Rico Harbor. It's been so fucking long since we've been here. Good lord, dude. Get your shit together, man. Get it together. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Sorry, I went a little Joseph Joestar there. I wasn't trying to. Okay. What's happening, man? I can't do your iconic backflip, Mario, or I'm gonna kill you immediately. All right. I wouldn't have killed him, to be honest. I need him alive. And I think he probably knows that, which is why he torments me and tortures me in the ways he does. Die? Dude. Okay, never mind. I guess this is not one of the harder ones. Shadow Mario is a fucking fraud, man. He's a bum. Hey, look, you can see the helicopters on the helipad now that we killed Koopa Blooper. I love that. Anyway, Mario 64 shines. That honestly took significantly less time than I think would be appropriate for it to take. Alright, save my shit. I don't care. See what I care about you saving my shit, man. Doesn't mean anything to me. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Whatever the hell Vampire Flow says. Dracula Flow, not Vampire Flow. Vampire Flow is like the ripoff of Dracula Flow. Which is a sad thought, because Dracula Flow is not exactly high-end content. Okay, Yoshi's Fruit Adventure. This shit could have been a game. They could have made a game called Yoshi's Fruit Adventure. But there's another one that's a little quirky. I think it can be a little annoying. It could take a little time, but we'll see. It's a bit of a silly premise. They really did just announce a game like yesterday. As of recording. It's still Sunday, September 14th, as I'm recording this. Or maybe it was 2 days ago they announced this. But they announced a game called like Yoshi and the Big Book, or Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, or something. And it really is just like, damn, they be putting that Yoshi guy in just situations. What if Yoshi found a thing and he had to get, like jump around in some levels and eat guys? Yeah, whatever, man. That's enough for a game. I love that there's like a fruit festival here too. They're like selling fish and stuff. It's very cute. There's definitely a lot to love about the way the characters, or not the characters, but the way the world changes as you beat the levels, you know, and it grows. It turns back to normal, you know. You can imagine it normally being like this all the time. Okay, anyway, here's Yoshi. It's Yoshi's Fruit Adventure, so obviously we need him. And he wants a durian. Well, there's no fucking fruit in this area, so what is one to do but go to the big canister labeled fruits? And I guess the idea is just that these two brick silos are just full of fruit. Because whenever you ground pound one of these, it spits out a fruit. Why does it do this? I don't know. It doesn't really seem like something that anybody who actually lives here would be able to take advantage of. Because in order for it to work, you need a guy on the roof, like forcing a ton of weight onto these buttons. Okay, there's my durian. I actually got lucky because I think we've discussed before the durian is the only fruit you can't pick it up. These guys I can pick them up, toss them, whatever. But the durian I can't. I can only kick it. And as a result, it can, you know, bounce off stuff, including other fruit. So there's a chance that when you spawn a durian here, it like bounces off a pineapple and goes into the water and you gotta keep going. But here we go. Boom. I do love the durian Yoshi though. He's such a pretty, like, deep purple. Very pretty color. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I'll take some butterflies. I don't give a fuck. Eat all these green ones, you get a 1-up. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. We? Oh my god. What's happening, dude? I can't believe I didn't get that. That's insane shit to me. Alright, well, let me eat the blue. Let me eat the blue. Let me eat the blue. Eat the blue, bro. Eat the blue. Eat the blue. Eat the blue. There we go. This game's obsessed with making you kill flying creatures of various colors to acquire their gold. Alright. So, that's the shine we're going for over there. Why is it Yoshi's Fruit Adventure? Well, because for whatever reason, when you spray these fish, they turn into platforms. and the platforms behave differently depending on what fruit Yoshi has eaten. So this fruit, it seems like a good choice because it's just going to move horizontally in that direction. Nope, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. Wrong button again, wrong button again. God damn it. What's happening is I'm hitting X to switch to the hover nozzle, but you simply don't need to do that. Okay. Because you're on Yoshi, and he already kind of does that shit for free. Alright. There we go. Now we just wait. It's not so hard. I do like this level because it doesn't feel like it's a recontextualization or anything of like the existing level. It's just a part of the level that hasn't really been used before. Like we were navigating these rocks down there in the red coin level a second ago, but these platforms are not a part of any other level. I don't know. It's just like and especially over here, like this is like not really I don't even really think of this area as having trees at all. Anyway, we need a little juice. But now we've got a different fruit in our tummy. Oh, there's a blue coin over there. What I love about not getting blue coins is I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so now that we have a different fruit in our tummy, we get to miss the fishies. We get to miss the fishies, yeah. Now our platforms are a different color. Oh god. Well. This is why this level can be a little annoying. As you can see, I don't know if we've encountered this before, but Yoshi is allergic to water, I guess. If he touches the water, or at least if he touches water that's deep enough to swim in, he just dies immediately. Please? Oh, so good. What do you need? Another durian. I guess it might always be a durian because that's the correct fruit for the fish. IDK. Lucky me. But yeah, so if you fall into the water, or if you miss any jump, you'll fall into the water, and that means you'll lose Yoshi, and that means you have to start the whole process over again. It's not that long of a process. I mean, we were pretty close to the shine already. The hardest thing is really just, you know, those few jumps at the end there. All right. I started holding forward for the jump. I should have gotten a little more like more of a running start, but I just kind of jumped and held forward, which is not the move. All right. That was a little scary, but we're good. Okay. I think the idea is I maybe want to get them low, because it'll make it easier to land on. Yeah. Right, and now that we've got the coconut juice instead of the durian juice, it makes the platforms go vertical instead of horizontal. I see. I don't really know what all the other fruits do, because obviously, for the purposes of this level, you only need the two. Is this enough? Can I just get straight up from there? Yeah, looks like so. Okay. Yeah, I'll spray this guy. I just don't know what other behaviors there are. You know what this this kind of reminds me of, though? It reminds me of... This is why you need Yoshi, is because you can't get into this. Even if you found a way to get here with, like, the rocket nozzle or something, you still couldn't get the shine. Come on now. Okay. I guess Yoshi can't go through these. That makes sense. What if I do this? Come on now. Come on now. I was nowhere near him. No, he really just can't do it. Oh well. That was fun. I don't remember what I was saying. I was in the middle of saying something. Oh, the one, it's a Super Nintendo game. They put it on Switch Online. It's like Japanese only, but it's about like picking up blocks that are red. Or there's blocks and there's paint and there's red, yellow, blue paint, and the red, yellow, blue paint makes the blocks move in different directions. I don't know. If I'm smart, when I upload this video to YouTube, I'll rewatch it. I'll hear myself talk about this, and then I'll Google it and I'll put it in the description. Hopefully it's in the description. If it's not in the description, I fucked up big time.